Arteta, you saw what United came with for the whole 45 minutes. It made the second half started. It's not about making changes in personnel, but what about the shape? What about the approach? It was the same 4-3-3. Put two players on the wing and do exactly the same thing you've been doing, and it's not working, bro. Put numbers in front.
Watch Transit TV right now.
I'm Tochukwu Michael. Keep watching Transit TV.
Transit TV back again to the studios, back again. What a shame. What a shame. You try to find out why so many other fans of other clubs banter Arsenal and their fans. This is one of the reasons. I mean, how can you be going for the title and this Manchester United team, you are struggling to break them, they are struggling to find a goal, you are struggling. You can't even find energy, no fight inside of you to push yourself and dismantle this team. I mean, it's just a shame. There's so much to talk about this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. Hit the like button as we try to make sense of this abysmal performance by Arsenal today at the Old Trafford. The place so many teams have gone in and picked their 3 points easily and went away. And the team that's supposed to be competing for the title can't even get a shot away. Can't even get a shot away to save their lives. And that is the story of the game today. Where do you want to start? The lineup, exactly what we expected. Arsenal obviously lack numbers up front in terms of the players that are fit. So it was going to be Moreno, Leandro Trossard, and Waneri. And the rest, can take care of themselves. This game started, and a lot of people probably will be saying, well, the first half minus Bruno's goal was just lethargic by Arsenal. It's good to have a system, how you play, but sometimes you got to improvise. You have to. This is the reason why teams like Manchester United, Real Madrid win trophies, because there are players that seize the moment and do things differently, that go the unconventional way from what the system stipulates and manufacture something for their team and win games for their team. Well, you can, I don't know if this is Arteta, I don't know if it's this player that they lack initiative. It cannot be systematic all 90 minutes. There has to be times where you take laws into your hands and change things and get results for your team. But what did Arsenal do in the first half? Pass left, pass right. They want to pass United to death, even themselves. Odegaard, yes, twists and turns, but take a shot, bro. And I always tell people, taking a shot is not just about taking. So you have to shape your body. The way you receive the ball when you get it determines what you do with it. So if you receive the ball inside your feet, it's difficult to create space to take a shot. And this was the problem. It was just lethargic. And the only hope Arsenal has in that team to get shots away was Waneri, and he was pinned to the wings. He never found space to come inside. I don't know if he was playing according to instruction or just the players didn't know how to set him up to use his qualities. The biggest problem for me in this game today was not about technical abilities, it was more of mental. These players look like they have switched up, they are giving up on the league, they are starting to fight anymore, and and this is not a mentality that you have when you want to win trophies. Arteta obviously has work to do in this team. He needs to still bring in winners. Unfortunately, the winners they have in the squad are aging out. People like Jorginho are on the bench. They carry the help from the bench because, So yeah, it was a shame today, and the Bruno Fernandes goal, let's not take anything away from it. It was brilliant. One other thing that we learned today, like I have been shouting a few months ago about Amorim, is that he needs to adapt his play based on the ability of the player that he has and where the team is at the moment. And that's what he did today. There was no way United was going to go toe-to-toe with Arsenal. What did he do? pack the balls, hit them on a counter, just put Garnacho up front. And anytime that young man touches the ball, there was always tension in the Arsenal defense. So, and yes, he can hear Amorim on one side that he played a low block and tried to hit Arsenal on a counter. But there was still, you see the same players. There was still a lot of gap and opportunity and lack of energy from United for Arsenal to still win this game today and take away the 3 points. But that mental block, because it's Manchester United, these players, they refuse to be adventurous, they refuse to, take the bull by the horn, try to create something. There were so many times that the ball was begging for a shot. But Arsenal will not. These players will not take a shot. The only one time that somebody did it, got a goal, Declan Rice. And that takes me to the next thing we learned. If anybody has always been in a doubt why Arsenal pay 100 million for Declan Rice, you found that out today. He was by far the best player on that pitch on both sides, minus David Raya. If anybody is in doubt, anybody talks about Declan Rice, this is the day you find out his value. Is it his attributes, his contribution, his tackles? What did he not do today? He's all-round play and he got a goal. I mean, that's the kind of mindset you need in the team. People who are warriors, people who their reputation is at stake as far as they're concerned. Trossard looks like a player this season, in fact, for the past few weeks, that has given up his career in Arsenal. Maybe he's been told he might be leaving in the season. But bro, even if that's the case, even if you're leaving, you need to increase your value for people to come around and try to snap you. Or except you've gotten a contract already somewhere that you just don't want to see out the season and go. And this is a problem that managers face. And that takes me to Mikel Arteta. He's a coach that I back with my full chest. But today was a total failure. The setup was wrong. Towards the end of the game, he tried to change the shape. Arteta, you saw what United came with for the whole 45 minutes. Immediately the second half started. It's not about making changes in personnel. But what about the shape? What about the approach? It was the same 4-3-3. Put two players on the wing and do exactly the same thing you've been doing, and it's not working, bro. Put numbers in front. United, I was looking at Lenny Euro. All through the first half, that young man was sick and dead. There was no pressure on him. None. Put players up front. You have good defenders. You have about the best defense in the league. Trust your defenders to defend and put numbers up front. Arteta did not do it until the first 10 minutes to the end of the game. And by then, United had grown in confidence. They knew that the worst that can happen is they lose 2-1. And they were not going for it. So now you were scrambling. There was gaps all over the place. And this is where, after Arteta today, he needs to sometimes change this shape. He can't just be playing with the same shape week in, week out, regardless of what is going on. Change your personnel has to translate to what you're trying to do as well. And that today was a failure. For me today, this feels like a loss because this United team is nowhere close to where. Forget about the injury. Forget about the players that were not available today. It was just a shame. And I think it's safe now to say that Liverpool has won this league. And that is how I see it. If you're an Arsenal fan out there, let me know what you think. Do you feel that there is still hope? What do you think? What's up for Arsenal this season? Or are we back to the next season series? And I'll see you again next time. Ciao.